of the bank, PacWest Bancorp, sliding this morning by 42% on fears that the banking crisis isn't quite behind us. To better understand this regional lender, we're joined by Diane King-Hall. Diane, what do we know?
All right, so let's set the stage here. Pacific Western Bank, or PacWest, is a regional lender. Hence, some of the issues that we're seeing. Headquartered in L.A., it was founded in 1999, so it's not that old. The company caters to small and VC-backed businesses. The California-based bank is similar in some ways to fellow California banks SVB and First Republic. But PacWest financials make it clear it is very different from the two recently failed institutions. For starters, the company hasn't fallen victim to the massive capital flight that tanked SVB. PacWest has actually seen core deposits increase since banking turmoil began in March. Now, deposits at the institution total $28 billion as of May 2nd. Also important to note, 75% of PacWest deposits are currently insured, and their cash and available liquidity exceeds uninsured deposits. Now, for comparison, at the end of last year, SVB, Signature, and First Republic all had a majority of their deposits uninsured. So there are definitely some differences, but we are seeing the issues that are occurring within the regional banking sector just to start to infect the larger banking industry, or regional banking industry, I should say.
Yeah, we've been tracking the... Rochelle, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, because we keep hearing about this not being a systemic issue, but then psychologically, when people see their bank in the news, when they see these stocks going down, it makes them panic. So how do you sort of differentiate sort of the psychological panic versus the actual sort of issues within the banks themselves?
It is hard to differentiate that. I mean, the point is that PacWest is trying to reassure investors that they don't have these same kind of problems. But yeah, you do start having this, to your point, a psychological thing that occurs, and it almost becomes, as the guest mentioned, a self-fulfilling prophecy of, one shoe drops and then it starts to create concerns about, are there other cracks in the armor? I mean, look, PacWest has already been halted for volatility today. Shares falling double digits. You're seeing that ripple effect within the regional banking sector with regard to the KRE index. You're seeing that drop as well. Looking at PacWest down 43%. So you're just seeing these concerns just ripple out to within the stocks, and that is affecting just the regional banking industry. Now, we did have Fed Chair Jerome Powell try to kind of assuage concerns about issues there, saying that yesterday that he did feel like there was stability now within the regional banking sector. I mean, look, he's not going to come out and cry wolf, obviously, but he did try to reassure investors. Also had JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon speaking earlier in this week after taking over First Republic as well, or the majority of the assets of First Republic, saying that he believes the issues within the regional banking sector have been contained. And he did say that he does expect further consolidation, but that would be more of a deal activity kind of occurrence.
Absolutely. We're going to continue to track this throughout the rest of the day. Thanks so much, Diane, for breaking this down.